Benedict, and she is a Welsh pony owner and breeder here at Severn Oaks Farm. Okay. So let's get right into it. So our first question is, when did you first become involved with horses and ponies?
When I was quite young, my mother, she had got her first pony back in the 40s. And she'd always wanted one as a child, but never got one. And so then when she and my father were married, he was a horse person. He brought his horse with him to Johns Hopkins Medical School.
And did they meet there?
They met at Johns Hopkins Medical School, yes.
Okay.
And so that was good, and that's when I got my first look at a pony, a Shetland at the time. You know, she got Shetlands first.
And did she ever breed Shetlands?
Yes, she did a little bit. She had a stallion called Severn Firecracker, and she had a friend at Alney Farm in Harford County that they sort of did Shetlands.
That's cool. So you breed Welsh ponies here today. When did the first Welsh pony arrive?
All right. Mom wanted a pony when she was looking. Although she wanted Shetland, she also wanted a pony that she thought might be a little bit more useful, a little slightly bigger. And heard about Welsh, started looking for Welsh ponies in this country. But I went to the Welsh Pony Society, which was in Illinois, or contacted them to find out what there was available. And she found one pony that had been imported, and from that that was Ebril, Coedcock Ebril. And that pony registration papers had the name of Miss Broderick in Wales, who bred the pony. So she contacted Miss Broderick, who put together 9 ponies. To be brought over. And that's how we got Welsh. We had Ebril first, but then the 9 mares came over. Paloma here is a great granddaughter of one of those mares.
That's really cool. Okay, so what do you remember about the first mares and their foals that were born here?
Well, my favorite riding pony all the time I was growing up till I was about 13 was Severn Stella, who was the daughter of one of those imported ponies. She was imported in utero. We had several ponies imported in utero. Paloma's great-grandmother was.
So
They were all supposed to be in foal, but we got about 5 or 6 foals.
that's really cool. So were you excited? Had there been foals here before that you had known, or?
You know, I don't really recall.
Yeah. Okay. Really cool.
There were certainly Shetlands here afterwards, but I don't recall as before these mares came in. Ebril was in foal, so about the time that the mares from Wales came.
So tell me about the Arabian breeding program here.
Oh, well, my father was interested. They were both interested in Arabians too, and so they went to, well, they got one locally here, a mare, and she became, actually, my father rode her quite a bit. Her name was Roshana. And then they went to Illinois and got 2 other mares, Gumira and Sahela's mother, name escaped, Bint Gahala.
Okay.
Bint Gahala. And so Gumira became my favorite riding pony riding horse. Well, they were small, 14 hands, so they were still pony size. And Gumira was a wonderful one. I loved to ride.
So are there any descendants of those Arabians here today?
There is one. She's half Welsh. That's Queenie. And she's 31, as you probably know, and she comes down from Gumira. She's about a great-great-granddaughter of Gumira.
So one of the most famous ponies that came out of your mother's breeding program was Severn Westwind. Did you ever see him as a foal, or
Oh, yes.
So did you know what a great pony he was going to be?
Well, I was not living anywhere. I was living in Baltimore County all those years when Westwind was born and whatever. But so I'm sure I saw him as a foal, but I don't remember. His mother did not was named Lyric, and I don't have a single picture of her. She died reasonably young. She was prone to a lot of founder or laminitis. And I was not living on the farm for all those years. Westwind, as a younger pony, was leased out to a woman in Arkansas who showed him at the national show, which he won. But then when he got back here, he lived to be 30 or thereabouts, and I really got to know him better later.
And one of his daughters is the gray mare over there?
Yep. We have 5 of his daughters, 4 Welsh, and then Queenie, the half Welsh, is his daughter as well.
Okay, so have any such ponies come out of your breeding program since you've taken over?
Well, it depends on, they're all descendants of Mom's breeding program, but yes, Merrymaker, the next younger stallion that we have, I would say, might be my breeding program. Program, and everybody since then.
His grandson right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So I know that Codcock Pansy was one of your mother's favorite mares.
Yeah.
So in past or present, which pony would you say would be your favorite?
Oh, my favorite? That's hard to say. I think BB down there,
Yeah.
Bobbles and Bee. And Silky, the 2 sisters. They're Westwind's daughters. Are my favorites.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so of all of your years breeding Welsh Mountain ponies, what makes you love them? What is special about them and that makes you want to breed them over any other breed?
They're pretty.
Yeah.
They're useful, and you can do anything in terms of riding or driving, or they're just multidisciplinary ponies. They have mostly wonderful dispositions, though not all, of course, and trainable, and the right size for kids or for adults. But so there are lots of reasons. My particular ponies are not big enough for the hunter pony market, really. Most of them. They like them a little bit taller than mine come out. But I think they're wonderful.